Greetings. Do you know that a woman can be born without womb? A woman can be born without the uterus. Yes, and though rare, but it happens. It is a hormonal problem whereby the female child is not exposed to enough estrogen during development. So the female child will be born without a womb, and also some parts of the upper vagina will not be there. Most times, the woman and the lady now will not even know until she has attained puberty. She will now realize that it's like she's not menstruating as her mate, and her secondary sexual characteristics are not developing as her mate. There's another school of thought that say yes, the womb and upper part of the vagina is actually developed, but is a little there. That what I mean by it's a little there is that it's not properly developed. So the womb is there, but it's so small that you may not even be able to see it if you open up. It's so small. So the womb has become what they call atretic, like it has regressed, and it's not something that can be used. It can be the size of a finger when you open up. So it's also, the medical term for it is called Mayer-Rokitansky-Küster-Hauser syndrome. So because the name is so long, it is called MRKH syndrome, right? So the woman will be born with it is common. They said between 4,000 to 8,000 women in every population have it. For me, I must be frank, I've seen it in only one person. In my medical career, I've seen it in only one person. And something was done to reconstruct the vagina so that the woman will have a vagina, right? I've seen it in only one person. And the person was about 25 years before. She was already 25 years when she knew that it's like there's something wrong. Now, and the treatment for this condition is transplant. And the only two successful transplants, uterine transplant, have been done. Womb transplant have been done so far. The first transplant was done in year 2000 in Saudi Arabia, while the second transplant was done much later, and the woman in Sweden, and the woman that they did that uterine transplant for, they finally delivered in year 2014. And the baby is alive, and the woman is even still alive as we speak. Mayer-Rokitansky-Küster-Hauser syndrome. That's what it's called. Lady will be born without a womb or poorly developed womb. In some very few ladies are affected, but between 5,000 to 10,000 persons are affected in every population. That's what they say. So, and the treatment is through uterine transplant, uterus transplant, womb transplants, I mean to say. No matter way you understand it. It's rare, but it's still found in some people. That's why, as a woman, when you are of reproductive age, it is important you do a scan. Because nobody knows who it will affect. Nobody really knows. Genetically, it is said to occur as a result of Mullerian agenesis. That means the primitive parts of the female child that will later develop these sexual characters, female sexual characteristics, or female sexual organs are not well formed or are totally not there. So the womb will not be formed. Even the vagina is poorly formed. The fallopian tubes are also poorly formed. The ovaries are also very poorly formed. Mayer-Rokitansky-Küster-Hauser syndrome, MRKH syndrome. I just said let me let you know this because knowledge is power. Thank you and bye-bye.